You can make it, definitely. Just take a nice and deep breath, but we do want to wish all of our matriculants today writing agricultural sciences, nautical science and engineering, graphics, and also design all of the best. You've got this, you've got this. Don't stress too much. But if you feel that you are getting a bit stressed or maybe even a bit nervous, we are, of course, in the second week of our Bio-Strath Exam Challenge, where with the help of Bio-Strath, we'll be tracking the progress of 4 students writing their exams and see what difference Bio-Strath will be making in that process. So this morning we are joined by educational psychologist Anel Annandale to talk to us about how to deal with exam stress. Anel, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Lovely to have you. Yes, so what causes exam stress? Besides the obvious, the fact that it's your exams, but I mean, what happens?
So it really is, exam stress really is a form of performance anxiety.
Yeah.
And generally the kind of things would be the more unprepared you feel, probably the more you're going to be stressing.
Yeah.
And also unrealistic expectations. Sometimes we place those expectations on ourselves. Sometimes it might be that our parents or our teachers place those expectations on us. And yeah, I think especially at the end of the year exams, isn't it just so little time?
Yeah.
Such a big volume. How do you fit it all in?
Exactly, and it's a lot of pressure, you know, on the students, especially. I mean, it's been a long year. I mean, their marks need to be top-notch. You know, this is what they're all aiming for. But how does this exam stress impact on the students? And I think also extending it a little bit further on the parents as well.
Well, I think the parents take most of the stress, don't they?
Yeah,
They're all
baby.
sitting there thinking, how did
baby.
it go and what are they doing? So definitely that. But I think on students, it's just this general feeling of like, will I be able to do what I need to do? They'd generally just be like, I think all around South Africa, just heightened levels of anxiety, maybe a little bit of grumpiness, nervousness just going around.
So just keep a lookout for those as well. So what role can us parents then play just to help kind of ease the stress a little bit and make it a comfortable, I think, environment for the child at home within the studying and give them that surety that things will be okay? Can you as a parent facilitate anything like that?
I think you can. I think so. Like we said, firstly, just understand that they're stressed.
Yeah.
So a little bit of moodiness, don't be too harsh when they're a little bit grumpy. Also very important as a parent to kind of play that sort of supportive role, but don't interrogate them after an exam on how it went.
Leave them be.
That's it. We tell our students, write the exam and move on to the next one. So it doesn't help us if you as a parent kind of, you know, make them think about all the details again.
Exactly.
And maybe just help in the background. You know, rather make sure that there's lots of healthy food in the fridge, know what their timetable looks like, make sure they exercise and they sleep, but don't hammer too much on the study.
Yeah, no, I remember the last thing when you come home from writing an exam is the last thing you want to do is talk about it.
Yes,
you know, just don't ask me about it. What can students do to just kind of manage their stress before writing exams? Is there specific kind of tips that you can give us? Because I specifically remember, you know, sitting down an exam location, I was so stressed, you know, that your hand is like shaking like this. You're like, oh my goodness, I have to start this whole thing now. When I start, I can't stop. I need to keep going. So it's hectic. So what can we do as students?
Firstly, be prepared. The more prepared you are, the easier it is going to go. Be very aware of the language that you use in your own head. You know, when you start thinking, I can't, just stop that and go, I'm going to try my best, take it one exam at a time. Ask for help. You know, you might have to say, I need you to do this and this and this to help me.
Students, I know it's tough to ask for help because you want to do it all yourself.
Yes, it is. Visualize how you want it to go. That often helps as well. If you could just visualize yourself being calm and going through it.
And breathe.
And breathe.
And breathe. You'll be fine. You've got this. Anel, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Certainly some great advice to keep cool, calm, and collected for your next exam. Now, Bio-Strath can assist with those the energy, and the stamina as well required for those long hours of studying, and also it helps to counteract stress so you can be at your best while writing exams. Now, if you would like to stand a chance of winning the grand prize of a stationery starter pack and a Bio-Strath products hamper to the value of 3,000 Rand to get you off on the right start for 2019, what you need to do is simply head on over to our social media pages and tell us how would Bio-Strath actually help you with your day-to-day challenges. And also don't forget to include that hashtag Bio-Strath Exam Challenge, and that prize could be you getting you off on the right start for 2019.
Only Bio-Strath gives your body more than 60 of the essential nutrients it needs every day. Bio-Strath, get what you need naturally.